Hey fire signs, so if you are a fire element, that being a Leo, an Aries, or Sagittarius, this will be your full moon and Capricorn reading. So let's get right into your reading, my Capricorns, my fire signs. I apologize for that. So as you know, we are right now under a full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and the overall theme behind this full moon is an end of a tough cycle approaches, which also translate that there is something that will be ending. It's a culmination, as what full moon does, or is about. The energy is about releasing. And surprisingly enough, when pulling a major arcana that will represent and highlight what is the energy surrounding you guys, guess what came out? So before I reveal what came out, that kind of flows in with this theme of this full moon, I wanted to start off, as with the other readings, with two messages from your spirit guides in terms of seeing what it is that they want you to know, in terms of something comforting, inspiring, as you are being divinely guided toward assisting you with ending something. All right, so I pulled two cards. The first message from your spirit guides is this, and I love both of these messages for you guys. It says, instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. Keywording, reevaluating. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. All right. Second message. Sometimes walking away is the only option. Not because you want to make someone miss you or realize that they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. I love this message. So definitely spirit is definitely in you guys' energy right now to help you with this full moon to move away from things that no longer serves you, but also knowing at the end you deserve better. So let's speak about that major arcana that is representing the overall strongest energy right now that is surrounding you. What came out is release. That is playing right into the theme of this full moon. Release. This is coming in from Archangel Azrael. So Archangel Azrael, have your back. It's supporting you at this time to help you to basically do just what it says, to release. It's about an ending of a phase or a situation. And basically, it's time to move on, but also away, right? Now, speaking of that, let us move down to clarify more about release. You guys got the major arcana of, actually two majors, that of the Judgment and of the Sun. All right, it's clarifying what it is that you are releasing. So when pulling your cards and doing the pre-shuffles, I saw a lot indicating that, who in particularly, that I think you fire signs are looking to let go of is your friends, those in your inner circle, your friends, because I feel that some of those friends that you have been having around you at this time have, one, been very judgmental of you. That is one aspect of me interpreting the Judgment card. But also the Judgment card is about making a decision once and for all. That is the part of the Judgment that applies for you. But again, on the flip side, I feel that Judgment is from those friends of yours that have been negative. We got the Sun. But this Sun in this reading, in this scenario, it's not the positive energy of the Sun. This is speaking about the negative aspect. So even though I don't do reversals, but I can surely interpret the opposite. And I'm feeling that the Sun here for you fire signs is that you have been dealing with, or you are surrounded by friends, fake friends, that appear one way in your face, but behind your, out of your presence, they are very negative, right? They are negative and very judgmental. And so with that being said, I feel that the Sun also is an energy of illuminating. So I feel that at this time, this moon, which also illuminate things and highlight things, it's bringing you enlightenment about your close inner circle. Who who you socialize with. That is your friendship. More than any other relationship, I pick up friends here very strongly. So this is what is the cycle that is ending for you guys. And I feel also that you will be making a decision. You are in transition and making a decision to let them go. Now, the other energy that is also surrounding you at this time, as we just spoke about friends, is that of the minor arcana of the Three of Water or the Three of Cups. That is in tarot speaking about celebrations, but again, it's focusing on those that you celebrate with, who you socialize with, who you have an emotional bond with, if you will, because Cups is associated with the element of water, but it's also that in terms of those that you are surrounded with on a soul level, who you are very closely knit with. But I hate to say this, but I feel that the friends that you have surrounded yourself with, they have been very, very negative. They are backstabbers, is what I saw. During the pre-shuffle, I saw the Seven of Swords. They lie behind your back. They backstab you. On a side note, I feel you may have some friends that are even bougie as I see that. We'll go a little bit further as to how I picked that energy up, but you may have some bougie friends thinking that they are better, but in retrospect, they are trying to compete for you. All in all, my fire signs, you have friends that are very jealous of you. All right? That's plain and taking it to the point. Now, clarifying that Three of Cups, we have the Three of Wands, 3, which seems to be a very significant number for you, paired with the Two of Wands. Now, these two cards came out twice during the pre-shuffle, so they really wanted to come out, and they actually came out in your actual spread. So what does that mean? That means maybe a few things, but the Two of Wands, let's talk about this Two of Wands energy. Focus and zoom in closely. The Two of Wands here, for me, it's really just saying that I feel that you guys have all along knew, had some suspicion, some curiosity about some friend or friends that you have had in close association. And you see in this depiction, there's this image here, right? Doesn't matter if it's masculine energy, masculine or feminine, it's just the energy. Had to kind of go into this cave to get some clarity. Remember in the overall energy, I think I mentioned about, in your personal message from your spirit guides, remember this here, the first one, it says reevaluate. That was the key wording. I feel that you guys went into your own personal solitude space to reevaluate what kind of friends that you are keeping around you at this time. And once you got clarity and was able to see who will remain in your circle, but versus who will leave your circle, now you know, because you are coming out as shown here with the Two of Wands, which represents the light. So you're coming out from the darkness, you're coming out, you got the clarity you need after reevaluating who is for you, who is really operating on low vibrational energy, who is negative in your circle, right? Positive and negative don't go hand in hand, right? Negative can benefit from the positive, but positive, there's no room for negativity in anyone's life. And so I feel that at this time, you guys, again, speaking of the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands, this is you guys' element, because Wands is associated with the fire signs. So you are, if you will, with the Three of Wands, you are looking forward. You are moving, you're leaving friends behind that no longer serve you, but they're also attached to an unhealthy type of friendship. So the Three of Wands is not looking back at who and what you have to leave behind during this period of this full moon. So I love that. And as I always say on this channel, when you can take such a milestone, or even just take, an action like that, letting go, because letting go sometimes can be challenging. Sometimes it can be very frightening. It can be intimidating. But when you do that, and with the Three of Wands, you are not looking back. You are definitely, looking to forge ahead, to open up a portal energy for positive friendships, But like I said, give yourself a pat on the back for doing so. Now, let's shift over to the last energy that is surrounding you, but also an energy in bringing more clarity into what else needs to be illuminated. And you guys got eccentricity. So what does that mean? Eccentricity that came out. This card is from the Sun's Oracle deck. So as I mentioned with the other readings, the Sun, picking a card from this deck was very vital because the Sun represents the life force. It represents the life force that drives us to action. And with you guys being a fire sign, you're already driven, your ambition, even when it comes to letting go and releasing relationships, people, places, or things. This is the time, even if you have been a little stagnant in doing so, you are moving full-fledged and taking some sort of action at this time. Also, this is why I pulled the card from this deck. But in speaking about eccentricity and what it means, I highlighted something that I wanted to bring more clarity into understanding what this means. It says they are attracted to new ways. Now, this to me is speaking about your friendship that you have with your friends. It says new ways of thinking, unusual approaches to traditional systems, non-conformist attitude, eccentric, oddball. These are the key wordings that I feel some of you, your friends, look at you as being an oddball, standing, not a part of them, but standing outside of them. And this is the part that I feel that they may think that you may be bougie, but for the most part, you have some bougie friends around you, all right? But I feel that they look at you this way. They feel that you are an outcast, and maybe they have treated you like that. But continuing on, it says there is an aspect of loyalty, long-term associations, but this is speaking about the future. You are leaving behind those negative friendships to open yourself up to now gaining loyal and long-time associations, which will be paramount to the friends that now you are about to meet, right? You're letting go, releasing the old friends you have to open up a new phase in a cycle of bringing in and meeting new friends that is going to be loyal and respectful to you at this time, my fire signs. So that is what I got there. But also, again, in clarifying, which I didn't do, in clarifying eccentricity, you got the King of Wands. This is your energy again. And you got the Queen of Swords. So whether you are masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy. You're showing up as the King of Wands, which is the strongest energy of the wands, the suit of wands, because it's showing that you are driven at this time. There's a lot of ambition. But on the flip side, remember I said you have some bougie friends? I kind of picked that up a lot, that your friends is all about their appearance, right? It's all about themselves. It's about competing. And I feel that when they're not in your presence, they talk about you. Now, also what I picked up with this King of Wands is, for some of you feminine, if you are married in a relationship, what plays into that traditional aspect is that if you are married in a relationship, that you are with a masculine that is very handsome, right? That some of your friends is jealous of that. They are jealous of what you have. They are jealous of your man, your partner, and I feel that with the Queen of Swords, they speak about that. They spread lies, whatever that may mean, but they conjure up lies about you in your life, whereas they look at their lives as something that they are lacking, but they are jealous when it comes to that and what it is that you have in your life. So that's another side thing that I wanted to bring up to you, my fire signs. All right, so this is what I have in terms of your tarot messages. We're going to close out with 2 oracles, one of which coming from the Sacred Travelers deck. We're just going to kind of epitomize what your personal and spiritual journey will look like moving forward. You guys got ascending the mountain, and that's exactly what you are doing. So as you are kind of on the precipice of releasing friendships, you are moving forward. you are ascending. You are moving forward on your own personal journey. It says to keep moving forward. So that you are definitely doing. Even if you have to do so even by yourself. Because in this picture, there is showing someone that is ascending, but they are alone. And it's okay to be alone. But at the end, always know you're never alone. Because even if you release and let go the physical people around you, you always have your spirit team there supporting you on your journey. All right? That is always the ultimate positiveness about knowing about when we are on a path, we are never alone. We always have our spirit guides guiding us in the universe. And then we close out with an oracle from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. You guys got a leg up. I love it. Which means you are getting a boost at this time with the support of your spirit team, giving you a boost to let go and release. So that is the end of the cycle that is coming to in culmination with you fire signs. You're letting go some sort of a friendship, someone in your close circle. All right. So I hope the message here was helpful. If it was, send some fire to the thumbs button to give me a like. But at any time you feel that you want a more extended, detailed reading behind this energy of this full moon, I am open for private sessions. The information will be linked in the description box where you can book me a personal reading. For now, I will sign off. And you guys, until the next video, I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Saturday night. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, and light. Bye for now.